Hi, in this video, we are going to see how to create backups. Okay, so you must have backups when you're working on the server because the files that you create will be there, but as you're working on things, things could get corrupted. There is no backup on the server. Okay, so you must create these backups, use the FileZilla, forward it to your desktop, and ideally save it on the Google Drive. Okay, so here's the Linux manual that talks about creating backups. So the first step it says here is to learn how to copy. So figure out the copy command, go man cp, here man cp, and figure out how to work with the copy commands. Okay, so there's a lot of information on the copy command. So go through and look at it. We are on step 3. Make sure you are in the folder where you want to make a backup of. So here I am. Actually, this is not where I want to be. I want to go to home, and then I want to go to CS161B slash Linux labs. See how you can use the asterisk to do the wildcard search. Then type ls to see what's in this folder, type ls space dot dot to see what's in my one folder above this. That's what the dot dot says. So I have two folders. One is this Linux labs itself, and the other is an assignment 1 folder, right, that we've been working with. Okay, so now I want to make a directory called backup, but notice where I'm going to make it. mkdir, we are on step 5 in this manual, dot dot slash I'm going to call it Linux Labs Backup, like that. Okay, you call it whatever you want, but backup would be a good word to use in there. Okay, so it's creating the folder one up. So if I do ll, there is no Linux Labs Backup here. But if I do ll dot dot, there is my Linux Labs Backup. And that's where I'm going to have my backup. I'm just showing you this from this folder, so it shows you how to create folders from one folder, and you're creating a folder in another folder, right? Okay, now how do I make a backup? It says copy the entire contents of your lab files. So here I'm going to say of your Linux lab folder. We're going to copy everything, okay? Actually Linux lab files. Okay, so remember with the copy, the first file name is the source and the second one is the destination. Okay, so -i, -a, -r, these are the flags we are going to use. -i says use the interactive portion where you'll be prompted before a file is overwritten. -a, preserving the attributes of the directories like ownership, things like that. -r, copies recursively. Okay, so I'm going to use the -a and r. So you do copy -ar space source. My source is from the folder, actually current folder, so the dot, because we are in this folder, I want to copy everything from this folder to the Linux labs backup folder. So current, so source is current right there, space dot dot slash, this is my destination folder, labs backup, like that. Okay, so no news is good news. Now you go up, cd, or you can just do ls or ll dot dot slash Linux labs. So there it is. This is from my backup folder. Notice it says that. This is from my backup folder. Or you can go cd dot dot cd Linux. Here's how you can use your asterisk for multiple. If you don't want to type the whole thing in, every time you don't want to type in, put in an asterisk. So here, if you look, I've just made a copy. And if I had multiple folders, everything would get copied because of the -r option that I used. Okay. So that's how you make a backup. What I would ideally do is then I would take the backup, You can either, eventually we'll see how to tar it, you can zip it, and you can port it to your Windows or Mac or wherever on your Google Drive and make a backup elsewhere as well. So making multiple backups is always a good idea.